what we can expect. Can we expect more history to be made with the field of 20 runners this time around?
Well, I think one thing's for sure is that everybody's coming to watch Smanga Khumalo again after his great win, of course, this year in the Vodacom Durban July, being the first black jockey to win a race of that stature. And, of course, last year he won the Summercup with that horse Wagner that you were talking about. And then he won the President's Champions Challenge, which is one of the big three that you refer to. So it's certainly going to be a very interesting race. There are 20 horses that are going to line up this year. It's an open race. It's not... I can't say that there's one particular horse that we could focus on that is going to be hard to beat. It's competitive. I think all 20 horses this year have got equal chances of pulling it off, Valen.
All right. Barbara, tell us a little bit of what's at stake for the main race.
A lot is at stake, apart from the 2 million price tag, which is up for the main race day. But also on the day, we're lining up a whole race of entertainment. There's a Mankini race dash where people will be racing there. There's a celebrity dash where we are also raising money for Rainbow Cell Smile, children living with cancer. So a number of celebrities will be racing. So it's not just the horses that will be racing. It's people flaunting top creation by local designers, mixing music, fashion, and a good cause for charity. That's all what the Summercup is about. It's about a beautiful day. It's about celebrating what Joburg vibrancy and Gauteng positioning as a financial capital and a fashion capital is all about.
All right, Ma, I saw in your ad you had some gentlemen running in some very skimpy outfits. Is that the race that you're talking about, to raise awareness?
That's exactly the race. It's part of the tradition at the Summercup, where we splash in fun, but all in for a good cause. So we're looking forward to it, and definitely this year it's more representative. We'll have them dashing out the celebrities, the likes of Bonang, the likes of Aza, and all of them. They will be racing for a good cause. That makes it a great spectacle, Valen, because part of what we're doing as the provincial body, our role is to create that visitor economy, and events of this nature, especially sporting events of this nature, helps us to grow that visitor economy. We're about increasing numbers and getting them to stay longer. And an event like this is not just for Saturday, it's a whole weekend extravaganza. And we're hoping people coming to the races with their fashion stuff and all betting, hoping to win, will have a wonderful day.
All right, Clyde, now as much as we see with some of these well-marketed events, there is a horse racing community that race throughout the season. And for the pundits, for those that follow horse racing, this is one of the big events. What can we expect the turnover? Because we see hundreds of millions of rands at the tote being turned over for the likes of the Vodacom Durban July and the JMB Mets.
To answer that question, Valen, yes, so the turnovers will certainly be in the tens of millions of rands, of that there's no doubt, of people who are, the purists of the sport, and those who are very passionate about it and that are very close to the horse and want to watch the horse perform. And that, of course, the Sansui Summercup hosted by Gauteng is certainly one of the big three in South Africa. And from a Phumelela perspective, in terms of turnover, the total tote turnover per annum is in excess of 3 billion rand when it comes to the tote. And that, of course, if I may say, the return in terms of contribution to tax revenues, etc., is a direct payment of in excess of 160 million, and indirectly 600 million in terms of tax revenue that is put back into economy and the like, and 30,000 people that are employed because of the sport to make it work. And the beauty about it, yes, it does come with a bet, because if you want to have a flutter, so be it, because those who are close to it do. But those who come, there are many that come to watch just the athlete perform. It's about one horse taking on another. It's about one jockey taking on another, and there's this great thrill that comes with it. It's all about the challenge. Who's got the fastest horse? Who's got the strongest horse? And they're the most beautiful animals. They're most beautiful athletes. And I have to say that if you're in Johannesburg and you're not at the Sansui Summercup at Turfentine Racecourse, then you've obviously got something more important to do on the day. But it is a great afternoon out with your friends to come out and enjoy. Colour to conquer the theme, as it's been referred to. So a lot of it's got to do with fashion, as Bubba was saying, and about Gauteng appealing to the rest of Africa to come to Gauteng, to Johannesburg. And this ultimately, in my opinion, in time is going to become the greatest sporting event that Gauteng has got to offer.
All right, so there's big hopes for the event. Gentlemen, thank you very much. We wish you all the best of luck for this year's Summer Cup. And yeah, you say it's a very open field. I wonder what the track looks like, because there has been lots of overnight rain in Johannesburg. But we'll get more of what the weather may look like in the coming days from Andile a little bit later on. Let's continue with the sports bulletin. On to football news now. English giants Manchester United hammered by Leverkusen 5-0 to reach the UEFA Champions League last 16.